When you think of Greece, what is it that you think of? The food? Big yes. The ancient history, the beautiful weather, the musical? Maybe no. Personally, for me, it was the islands. The thought of Odysseus pinballing between them, Leonard Cohen writing his poetry on Hydra, maybe a few British lads having a party over in Mykonos. It's just these serene seaside towns that are older than Christianity that come to mind. It was in pursuit of this ideal that I found myself aboard the Calypso, leaving Piraeus at 8 AM in the morning. After my first day in Athens in the last blog, I thought, what the heck am I going to do for 4 more days? So, it was in pursuit of killing some time and maybe making some friends that I found myself aboard a cruise ship heading out of the port. I became fast friends with this guy called Sam as we were bundled into the same van to get us to the docks. It was this tall, clean-cut kind of dude and a member of the Royal Canadian Navy. You'll see us going for a little walk around the first island later on. In addition to him, I met some of the sweetest, most brash Americans that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. All of them straight out of New York City, these bartenders and showbiz types in the making.
Rent a bike? Have a look?
I suppose.
I thought that was some of our crew and they've already
They already got
just
fucking
jumped.
bikes and brought them with them.
The itinerary for this trip called for a visit to Agistri, then a little swim over near Moni, and finally a visit to Aegina on the Aegean Sea, or Pistachio Island as the tour guides called it.
Design, but with 3 wheels, they were fun, but like, yeah, I don't know. But they are much more dangerous.
They just
apparently.
tip so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually like very clean, like compared to.
Here's your pomegranates.
Oh, whoa! I don't think I've actually seen a pomegranate tree in a while. That's so cool. No way. That is so cool.
Oh fuck, that's really good. Oh, yum. That's a really nice pomegranate. Decoups. It's funny, this does remind me of like small country towns in Australia in a weird way. Of just like quite abandoned, very quiet. Simple life.
I feel like the town centers are all the ones that they know a lot. Oh, that looks really cool actually. Like the way they
Wow.
satisfying girl.
Oh, and the young, yeah.
The hardest thing about using, I have to say, I used to breathe so much. Oh my god.
Car filled with figs.
That is very. Forgot it was part of it.
Went to the next island over. They're just going.
Greece during the 18th century.
Oh.
It was the first place in this country they invented money. Coins. The most beautiful thing about this island, everything is inside the harbor. 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the boat. So you have the Apollo Temple. The Apollo Temple. That's the Apollo Temple. And the museum, and you can see the coins they invented during that era, and a lot of stuff inside the museum. That's the museum and the coins. And the best thing is, if you want to continue swimming, the beach is under the temple. For you to get to the temple, you need to cross from the...
Once we got to Aegina, Sam and the Americans teamed up with me and we headed out to check out the Temple of Apollo. There's a nice museum there and these ancient ruins with this giant obelisk, but the girl actually got a bit of a hard time because she wasn't sufficiently covered to visit the temple of an ancient god that no one believes in anymore, which was a bit funny to me.
Where was that guy digging recently? Did you guys hear about that? He was
That
digging
guy?
and he found him. It was just a random guy. He was just digging in his yard and he found a ancient mosaic.
I think, I have heard of that, yeah. It's not that uncommon in like Greece and Italy to just like uncover ancient artifacts.
Intact.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Ooh, she curvy.
It's a little dancing girl.
Love this old man just reading every plaque. The real G. Boys here to learn.
Little do they know I was alive when all this was.
I built this with a spoon. Wow, it's a way bigger town.
I'm Australian.
I set a bad precedent. Wait, so is this Athena or Asclepius?
Apollo.
Oh, fuck. What are they?
Didn't you read any of the signs?
Did you?
Yes!
You're being quizzed.
That's how I know!
Yeah, then what was they the god of?
Wait, this is not the
Oh, no. That's what we're getting yelled at if it was. Normal poses.
Wow. Like the history of everything in Athens is like 2,000 years. This is 10,000 BC.
Jesus, wow. I can't believe that many people like are coming here that they have a ferry that big.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure this is like fucking filled to the brim in like July, August. To get
Oh, true.
I was like,
I'm adding this to my rock collection.
yeah.
My bag is heavy.
Is it bad?
Let me just explain my collection of ancient wonders from around the world for a second. It started when I was in India because the Taj Mahal is falling apart and these detailed little inlays that adorn the side are literally falling out. So you could very easily steal a little piece of the Taj Mahal and take it away from you. And I would never do something, so that's why my collection is imaginary, unlike the English collection, who still have the Rosetta Stone, the Corny Door, the Elgin Marbles from Greece. Yeah, so keep your collection of imaginary stones imaginary.
I've got an imaginary collection of rocks from all of the
wonders of the world.
So you don't make some imaginary.
Well, because that's a very English thing to do, to go overseas and steal monuments.
That was my favorite part of the tour, of the Parthenon. It's like, oh yes, these are just like, you know, fake ones. The real ones are the British Museum. The real ones are the British Museum.
Literally stolen.
In fairness, Lord Elgin was trying to protect them.
Yeah, the Elgin marbles.
This was one of my favorite shots for the day. I really love the perspective of it because it leads into the background with the guy swimming, some people enjoying themselves, and the boat in the foreground. Very nice. This town did not disappoint on the pistachio front. You had pistachio spreads, ice creams, chocolates, even perfume, which I really wish I'd got some.
Biscuit, praline, and pistachio. You want to take away?
Yeah.
To take away?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have any more flavors. Cheesecake, banoffee, sneakers, praline.
Thank you.
The pistachio chocolate.
Chocolate, pistachio, praline.
They don't skimp out on the cone.
One more, small cup. One small cup.
Can I see the...
Wait, it's the boat to the left, right? Right.
Wow.
Just Mario Kart.
Oh, we still have 10 minutes.
Oh, he's gonna go buy it for his mom.
Oh, the nut butter.
Gonna get on the 4-wheeler.
Guys, watch this.
I would be very impressed with questions if you did that.
He drive it right into the water.
Opa! Which means oops. Did you guys know that? Opa just means oops.
That's so weird.
I thought it was like cheers.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
what we
No,
thought, yeah.
somebody just oops. That's the funniest thing I have heard in a long time.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Aww. For your mom.
My mom's gonna fucking love this.
Love that for her.
Get on the right calypso here.
Yeah, don't get on the
Okay, that's just the normal calypso.
Yeah.
Next time, come on this one, I'm gonna say.
Calypso A or Calypso B? Our boys used to work on that one.
Which is on every season of 90 Day before the 90 days, which is before.
We got back to the port of Piraeus just before sunset, and fortunately for me, it turned out the Americans were staying literally around the corner from my apartment, so after we caught a taxi back, we went and grabbed some dinner and hit the town. I gotta admit I was a little slow getting out of bed the next day, but I kept exploring Athens, going to a few more little tiny cafes, finding great things to eat while I was there, and I got ready for my trip to Santorini, which you'll see in the next video. It's got some of my favorite footage and favorite photos that I got of the whole trip, so I hope you'll tune into that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Josh, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.